Welcome back to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is back and ready to rock and roll. So, Grum has rejoined the party. Y'all are munching on your foodstuffs and finishing up your drinks, and Sylvia's preparing Grum's second plate. What would you guys like to do?
Morgan, go ahead. Well, no, because I was going to help Novak. Morgan's going to send Nick outside, because he wants him to get a nice aerial view of the blacksmith area to see if he can notice any, fill-ins that he heard about.
Okay.
Wait.
I would say roll investigation for Nick.
That's just an intelligence roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Four. Still has it.
And he really doesn't notice anything. Nothing that stands out.
Just have him come back and feed him crumbs and stuff.
Okay.
Pet him, groom him, shit like that.
Okay.
Is it pretty, is it evening right now? Nighttime?
Yeah, it's a little past dusk. It's definitely starting to get late in the evening.
Okay. Ocean downs his glass of whiskey quite quickly and gets up. Well, fellas, I look forward to our new adventure tomorrow. I will see you later. And then I'm just walk to my room and spend some time before bed sort of meditating and praying on the day and stuff like that. And then eventually I'll go to sleep.
Okay. Sylvia does come back out with the glass that Ocean finished and drops off Grum's second plate. And just kind of finishes clearing up the table and just doing general cleanup, getting ready to shut down
Thanks, Sylvia. You need any help?
No, I'm good, thank you, Grum. You enjoy.
Yeah, once Novak's finished eating, he's probably going to go up with Morgan, probably to make acid this time.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll assist.
Okay, so Morgan and Novak kind of meander their way off to whose room?
Novak's.
Okay, and you guys are going to try to bottle poison?
No, I'm going to do acid this time. I don't want to do the poison.
Okay, so you're going to bottle more acid.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Grum was very convincing.
Fair enough. So, I would say, roll a straight dexterity check with advantage from Morgan's help. Easy enough. You fill another 2 vials.
Awesome.
And then I'll head off to my room. Take off my armor, wipe it down, clean it, and get ready to make my prayers and get ready for the next day.
Okay. As everyone is stripping down and cleaning up their equipment and preparing for their evening and trying to get ready for the morning. Everyone roll a perception check, except probably Grum, who doesn't usually like clean up his stuff. He just kind of goes and passes out in the in the barn.
Yep.
-1.
23. I was gonna ask if Nick had to do it, but not with that one.
Okay. Novak does not notice it. Morgan and Ocean, however, both notice that on your outfit, just inside, about where your heart would be, under your coat, is a very small, golden symbol of cord that has appeared that was not there before.
Oh, cool. A golden symbol?
Yep, just a little golden, almost like a thread. Looks like it was kind of sewn in. That you know for an absolute fact was not there before.
Would I recognize this symbol?
Roll religion.
I will do this.
Who?
You both know that this is the symbol of Cord, the god of war.
Core?
Cord, Kord.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure this will reveal itself time. And I'm just going to keep doing my...
Morgan is going to... No. Morgan's going to clutch his amulet of the Red Knight in his hand, and he's going to begin to pray to see if he can reach out for any answers of why this is here. Because, let me see. I would assume I know Cord.
You know of Cord.
When I did my toast and dinner, I said it in Cord's name, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
On charisma, if she notices it, we'll probably move it somewhere more visible. Is Grum happily goes and sleeps with the horses.
Okay. Alright. So, as you all kind of wind down for the evening, actually, Morgan, you said you were wanting to try to reach out to figure out why it was there.
Yes.
Roll a wisdom check.
16.
You do not get anything immediately, but as sleep begins to take you, you hear thunder, you hear lightning, or you see lightning, sorry, wow, brain work. You hear thunder, you see lightning, and suddenly you're standing on a mountain. Wicked storm just raging around you. As you're looking around, the lightning all kind of comes together in the sky in a clump, and you see a face appear, a very strong, masculine face. And it's just looking at you.
Let's see. Let's see if I word this right. I will kneel before it because I'm not retarded. And I will say to him, it's yeah, you said masculine. I found your sigil. Is there anything you require of me?
The head just kind of shakes back and forth.
May I continue my path with your blessing?
The head nods.
I will. I will go ahead and just kneel, bow before him, thank him for his blessing.
As you do, you hear a voice, loud and sharp as thunder. What you hear is... Hold on, let me pull this up so I make sure I'm doing it right. The strong and fit should lead the weaker. Bravery is the greatest quality in any ruler. Scorn cowardice. Stand together as one and overcome the great evil.
And, basically, yes, my lord. And it's not too far off from what the Red Knights thing is.
As soon as you respond, you wake up in a cold sweat in your bed. A little bit nervous, a little bit shaken. And you remember it very clearly. But you also have a little bit of a almost renewed hope that this is going to work.
Alrighty. Like, is it morning when I wake up, or is it just middle
No,
of the night?
it's middle of the night.
Oh.
And you are dog tired still.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna take the revelation and go back to sleep.
Okay. Otherwise, the night goes very well. Everyone is well rested and is ready to start their day. Novak, as you wake from your slumber, I presume you would go to grab your things.
Yes.
as you don your armor, or what you wear, and lift your great sword, a light starts to shine off of your great sword. Up the length of the blade is the symbol of cord and lightning streaks. From what you can tell, it is solely cosmetic, but you get the feeling that this is a sign from Cord that you are on the right path.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna just kneel, like holding my sword, and just kind of take a few moments to pray and just kind of meditate over it.
Okay. There are improvements being made to the town of Ascension.
Shit's just
Pretty much
cropping
as I go.
Woo! Look at that, huh?
overnight. It just rebuilds itself.
Someone that's had way more time to fool around with the
Yeah,
settings than I have. Alright, so as you guys all come to and gather your things, what would the group like to start their morning with?
Do I still have the sigil on me, or did it fade while I was sleeping?
The symbol inside of your, I would presume, would it be a tunic, or what do you wear? It's a jacket of some sort, I remember that.
Yeah, I've just got like a just like a shirt, just like a simple shirt.
Okay. It is still there.
Hmm. Well, I'm just gonna get up and get my things together pretty quickly. Get myself dressed in my armor, my sword, my shield, all that kind of stuff on. And I'm gonna just sort of like walk downstairs and just find a seat, kind of wait for everybody else to get a move on.
Okay.
Morgan's gonna get his gear on. He's gonna check all of his pouches, make sure everything's there. Kind of do a couple of drills with a sword, even though he doesn't really use it, but he has a feeling he might. And him and Nick will head downstairs where he'll see Ocean and kind of nod to him.
Okay. Novak.
Once Novak gets done meditating for a little bit, he's gonna go downstairs, probably sword in hand, kind of holding it out.
Okay. And Grum.
Right now. You gotta poop. You gotta get ready for the day. You gotta say hi to the horses. You gotta go check on Boren. Just kind of listen at the door. Make sure he hears something.
You hear the normal sound of scribbling. Other than that, you can't hear anything. But you do hear the normal sound of scribbling.
And leaves him alone. And heads over to the inn for breakfast.
Okay.
Morgan's gonna take notice of Novak's sword. You held a toast to Cord last night. You wouldn't worship him, would you?
Say one more time.
And said last night, over drink or at the beginning of the drink, you made a toast to Cord. You wouldn't worship him, would you?
I do.
That explains it then.
Explains it.
Your sword, my armor, and my dream last night.
What'd you dream?
And kind of like, it's kind of hard for him to explain. I noticed that there was stitching in my armor with his symbol, so I communed and for a moment spoke with him.
You spoke with a god.
I look over at him, or I look over at Ocean. Yes, we're taught to commune with our patron deities, and though Cord is not my direct patron, he is a god of war, as is the Red Knight. So we have a mutual respect for all gods of war.
This is a great sign indeed. The other night when we were in that dream or other realm, once I was taken away and teleported out, I was sent to Isgard. I saw all my fallen comrades. It was an experience like no other. I can't even explain how it felt. But I felt at peace. I felt confident, new strength in me. And then last night, I woke to my great sword looking like this now, with the symbol of Cord.
Well, the gods seem to smile upon us today. Why? Well, only they know. I think today's gonna be a good day then, fellas.
As you say that, Ocean, you feel a familiar weight on your shoulder.
Hmm.
Nothing is said. You just feel a familiar weight on your shoulder.
I'm just gonna mutter in Celestial. You're just gonna creepily be there? Really?
You feel a pat, kind of a double, on your shoulder.
You're a dick. And then I'm just gonna ignore him. Ignore it.
Okay. Does anyone speak Celestial?
Think only me?
I don't.
Nope, and I do not have what you call it. I don't have a comprehend languages active, so
Fair enough.
You guys got no idea what I'm saying.
Alright. As you all gather around the table where you ate supper last, a very different feeling is in the atmosphere. And a young boy comes out of the kitchen. And where you would normally smell very tasty food stuff, you don't this morning.
Hey, boy,
Yes?
any food being cooked in that kitchen?
Maybe?
Maybe it's not a very good answer. Do you want to go in and find out?
Sure. And he runs back through the door to the kitchen. Sylvia comes half-heartedly walking out of the kitchen. with her rather large tray in hand and approaches the table and sets a cup of coffee down for everyone at the table. Charisma included, who has just kind of walked out and been very quiet this morning.
Does Sylvia look like she's in a bad mood or upset or anything?
She looks very tired.
Did you get any sleep last night?
No, not really.
Well, it happens to the best of us. What's on the menu?
Does the boy look tired?
No, the boy looks very nervous. From what you saw. Sylvia, looking towards Ocean, kinda, oh, I'm sorry, I actually hadn't got anything going. Give me a short bit. I can get some eggs and some bacon and, maybe some pastries going.
Eggs and bacon will be just fine. Thank you.
And she kind of meanders over to the bar on her way back to the kitchen, and you see her reach behind the bar and grab a large bottle from behind the bar and head back into the kitchen.
Is there a
That's
window in the
hardcore.
kitchen?
I'm sorry?
Are there any windows in the kitchen?
Nope.
Shit.
None that you are aware of.
Is anyone else in here this morning?
Mm-mm.
Well, fellas, is there anything we need to do before we set off on our little expedition?
No, I have all my gear. We just need to get a pint of cheese before we go to the general store.
Yeah.
Do you think the general store might have cheese? Maybe we can just bang it out right there.
Maybe we'll get some here too.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Sylvia may have a small amount left.
You probably need all the cheese.
All the cheese, Grum?
All the cheese.
Well, I mean, because we gotta bribe him on the way in, and we gotta bribe him on the way out.
On the way out, too? You've got to be joking.
Well, yeah.
Did you make an agreement with them?
An agreement?
Did you make a promise?
Well, they're rats. I mean, you know, promises are not always, you know, you don't trust them, they don't trust you.
Gotcha.
You just kind of say that you're going to do stuff, but everybody knows that nobody's going to do the stuff that they said they were going to do. I mean, that's how it works. It's kind of, you know, literally the underworld.
All
It's
right.
the underworld.
You know, it's the way that rats are. It's the way that everything that lives in the sewers is.
I think they'd respond well to violence, maybe, should the need arise. Wouldn't you?
He did say he's gonna hit him with the stick.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the muscles. It's all about the, you know, it's not like up here. Down there, it's, you know, you can either talk your way out or you know, hit him with a stick.
Well, I hope everybody's
I don't know.
sticks are sharpened. We're definitely going to need them.
Well, I'm just saying, or I just suggest at least, that when we're coming back out, that's the time that we're really not going to want to have to probably, you know, fight Bob and Susie's pack. that's the time that we really want to make sure that, you know, we can get out okay.
Yep, understand. I think once we eat our food, we should probably head out. Could be a long day.
Long days, short days, they're all days to me. I'm ready to get rolling as soon as I'm done.
Grandma. Okay, well, I just want to make sure that we get some food over to Boren, and then I'm good to go. I'll go check on Sylvia and see if she got something.
So are you going to the kitchen, Grum?
No, he's not allowed in the kitchen. So he's going to go to the bar, and he's going to yell back into the kitchen, "Hey, Sylvia! Can you make something up for Boren? Promise I won't eat all of it."
Sylvia kind of pokes her head out of the kitchen. Yeah, Grum, I'll make him some food. Everybody else's food will be done here in just a moment if you want to wait to go until everyone's eaten.
Okay.
And she kind of pulls the door closed, real gentle behind her, as she makes her way, pulls her head back into the kitchen.
No. Wait until we're good to go.
Okay. So, a few minutes go by. Sylvia comes out and sets down plates for each of you, and then the little boy comes out carrying a very large platter. And on one side of the platter is just a mountain of eggs. On the other side of the platter is a very large pile of bacon.
Whew, Sylvia! Color me impressed. Like what I see right now. And I'm just gonna reach for it and scoop as much as I can onto my plate, filling it up.
Sylvia kind of blushes a little bit and smiles, does a little curtsy, and then proceeds to grab the boy and drag him back to the kitchen.
I'm gonna put some on my plate and pray over it before I eat it.
Morgan's just gonna take just a humble little portion. He doesn't want to fill up too much before a fight.
Okay. So everybody eats their breakfast, Sylvia doing her normal thing and kind of coming out and pre-bussing the table, taking away any trash that might be left over and bringing out fresh plates for you guys to get more helpings if you want it, and just kind of generically checking on you, making sure everything's okay, that you're happy with the food.
I will ask if she has a plate of cheese. As weird as a request as that is.
She kind of raises an eyebrow and says, "Yeah, I think we have some cheese in the kitchen. Do you need that? Are you gonna eat that for breakfast?"
It's to go, more of a snack.
Okay. Enough for the 5 of you then?
For bribing Bob.
She drops her head.
I mean, I might as well just say it, Sylvia. We need all the cheese. All the cheese. They're going down there.
Okay, Grum. And she very disappointedly goes back to the kitchen.
She wasn't gonna bring you anywhere close to enough. We need a lot of cheese.
A few minutes later, she comes out with 6 bags on a tray. She hands the first bag to Grum. This bag is for Borin. This is his breakfast. Make sure it gets there. She proceeds to set 3 more bags on the counter. These are the bags of cheese. This is what I have left. If you need more cheese, you're going to want to stop at the general store. There are 2 bags left on the tray, and she proceeds to walk towards the stairs.
I'll open the other 2 bags.
She's got the tray with her, with those 2 bags. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's for someone else or something. Gotcha. So who wants the bags? I think Grum should have one because he has a relationship with Bob.
If it all fits in his meat sack, I mean.
Well, I can carry all the cheese. I'm okay with that.
Okay. You take all the cheese.
Okay, well, I mean, is everyone ready to go?
Let's rock and roll.
There you go.
Ocean stands up, starts walking towards the door.
Bye, Sylvia!
No response.
She's really tired. I don't know what's up with her.
We'll find out when we get back.
AFK for just a second. My wife's home, and sounds like she's having a hard time carrying something up the stairs.
Sorcerer just got poisoned.
Nah, we're good.
Watch, she's gonna tell us to make Constitution saving throws.
Sorry about that. Apparently there was cat food in the bottom of one of the cat food bags that didn't realize was there, and it was spilling all over the hallway. So as you guys all go to exit the inn, you begin to open the door. Roll perceptions.
Oh, God.
I'm bad at singing.
Novak, very focused on what has to be done, kind of just glides by, not paying any attention. Everybody else notices the drunk bastard that's usually behind the counter isn't there.
Maybe he's passed out elsewhere.
Yeah.
He's probably hungover. It's early in the morning.
Never got up this.
Yeah.
Probably fell off the stool.
Might be with the sheep, yeah.
Wait, he might be with Betsy? Hold on.
I don't think I'm gonna have any of the lamb here.
Nah.
Okay. You guys, where are you headed?
Straight to the general store.
Yep.
Grum, is all this cheese gonna work, or do we need to get more?
Never have enough cheese. But I mean, it's a start.
Okay. So you meander off to the general store.
Well, do we want to stop in, or are we just gonna go straight back to the cellar?
Let's go to the cellar. What we got is enough to work. Nick is like clutched onto Morgan's shoulder.
DM, does, in Grum's estimation, where are we at with the cheese?
It's a bit iffy.
Well, I mean, we'll at least get through, probably, maybe, I don't know.
We'll be
We
fine.
tried this once.
Don't worry about it, Grum. We'll be fine. What could go wrong?
A lot of things. But that's why I can escape. Wait, no, I'm supposed to keep you alive. Okay, Boren said to keep you guys alive. He made me promise. We should just get more cheese.
Guess we'll talk to Amelia then.
As much cheese as we can, just in case.
Sure. That's what you want to do? Let's get some more cheese. Where do we
I
go?
mean-
Inside?
Worst case scenario, we eat the cheese, you know?
Fair point.
Knocks
Good.
on the door to the general store.
I'm gonna ask Charisma and Ocean if they have any money.
Yeah, I have money. Don't
Okay,
you
'cause
guys?
I'm almost out from buying some supplies.
Morgan's completely out, so he's just gonna walk over to the cellar door and wait for everyone.
Charisma has some gold. Yep. Knock knock on the general door, on the general store door.
You hear Amelia's voice saying, "Come on in."
Amelia.
Good
Goes
morning,
inside.
Grum.
We need cheese.
I had a feeling you were going to ask for that. And she reaches behind the counter where you can tell she had already prepared and grabs 3 big round wheels of cheese.
Whoa.
How much is this going to run us?
Nothing.
Ocean just sort of, like, cocks his head.
Thanks, Amelia.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thinking nothing of it, Grum just picks up 2 of the wheels of cheese. I don't think, well, we should be okay with just 2. We need to get in, we need to get out, and we got some backup.
We could give the third one to Charisma. She's quite good at persuading them if we have to get out, and the 2 aren't enough.
Whoa, you can talk to rats too? No, I can't. Oh, okay.
Ocean's going to walk over to... Amelia, is that her name? The woman in the general store?
Mm-hmm.
Ocean's going to walk over to her and just be like, everything has a price. World.
It's a sad world we live in.
So why are you saying nothing? What's the price for the...
You're helping.
So the price is that we help you and we get the cheese.
It's not me you're helping. It's the town. It's everyone.
So freaking weird. And Osh just walks out. It's like astounded.
Grum just kind of frowns. Oh, good. This is so good. That's how it goes. We need the cheese, we get the cheese. We keep the rats down. Thanks, Amelia.
You're welcome,
Walks
Grum.
out. Okay. Let's all go. Wait, where'd Morgan go?
He's already out back. Let's
Oh,
rock
okay.
and roll.
Let's go.
Head over.
Knocks on the door. Knocks on the cellar door.
You hear the squeaking.
Okay, Bob. We have the cheese. Alright, guys. So this is when it gets real. What is the layout of that Grum knows of to get to where they need to get to?
You know that once you go into the cellar, that the entrance to the sewer is behind the barrels.
Okay. Okay. So, Bob, I know you can't understand me right now, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of cheese so you know it's for real. And then we're gonna come in with the real load, right? Just like last time.
The squeaking gets a lot louder and more excited, which is normal.
Okay, guys. So, first is like, you know, the starter bribe. And then I'm gonna go in with the first wheel of cheese. And I'm gonna throw it in the back corner. And then, don't freak out. Just follow me to the barrels.
I'll fall right behind Grum.
Okay. And yeah, he's gonna open the door and take some of the cheese. Well, already having some of the cheese out from the packs from the inn. He's gonna throw some of it in, and then he's gonna take one of the wheels of cheese out of the meat sack and fully open the door and start walking in.
Alright. Going into the basement, down the stairs, and stairs. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
As soon as
see.
he has, just to point out, as soon as he has the ability to, he's gonna heft that wheel of cheese in the opposite corner from the barrels.
So, over here.
I'm not sure where here is.
Northwest. Northwest, yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if there's are
Next to the wheel.
we on a different map?
Yeah, you should be.
Oh, I'm a GM, so I have to actually manually move. Got it. I was still staring at the other map and was confused. Okay, yes. The opposite corner.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I can't force move you now.
I should rejoin this player now.
Alright. So as you bop into the basement, you follow the normal drill and lob the samples of cheese off the side and then just hurl the wheel across to the opposite corner. Go ahead and roll a strength check just to see how far it actually goes. The first wheel of cheese lands right about here. Not quite as far as you were hoping to get it, but it seems to have managed. As the big wheel of cheese hits the ground, the entire party, and there is no need to roll perception for this, this is absolutely unmissable, sees the entire floor basically get covered in rats.
Wait, hold. Wait for the break.
They all start to converge, and a small opening around the rats starts to open up along this wall.
Grum?
Grum's gonna move out, and he's gonna usher everybody between himself and the wall. And then I can't. By the way, I don't have Charisma's token. I don't have access to her character sheet. And then we'll kind of sidle down the wall, moving slowly, but yeah, purposely.
Just quick question: is Bob the biggest rat there?
Is that a question for the DM or for Grum?
For the DM.
You don't know which rat Bob is.
Ah.
Is this all of them, Grum?
You never know. So make sure your sticks are, have them at the ready. I said there were a lot of them. Kind of hard to count. As we're just keeping on moving down the wall.
Grum is looking for any, like if the rats start to, I guess, get through the cheese before they get there, he's got the other wheel at the ready.
Okay.
Not out of the bag yet, but he's, got like a hand in the bag kind of thing.
Okay.
And I don't know, I guess they're going for here, the party?
Yep.
All right, well, we will just keep, I don't know how much you want to let us,
No, you are good for the moment.
yeah, we will just keep, like, sidling along as best we can. Grum is just going to try to still keep himself in between the party and the rats.
Okay. Once you guys get to about here, hold for a second.
Okay.
You guys are good to go ahead and make the dash for the barrels.
Okay, Grum will move to about here and then point out the spot and go, 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 get in there.
And what, Morgan is the key to it, right?
Yeah, I'm heading to it, and I will look for whatever the trap door is at.
With Grum having pointed to where it is, it's fairly easy to spot. The only thing really hiding it is the barrels themselves.
Yeah, I'll kind of scoot the barrel out of the way, key it open,
Okay.
and head on in.
Alright. You guys have now made it out of the basement. And into the sewers.
As soon as the last party member gets in, Grum will come in behind him and try to, close the door and whatnot.
Okay.
Good job, everybody. We still have a wheel of cheese.
Do we drop our token by that light? That
Yeah,
T?
up towards the right here.
It's not going. Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
drop.
Well, no, it keeps disappearing. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Cody, is the map on the map layer?
That's what I was just trying to figure out what's going on here. 1 second. It should be.
Right click on the map and then go move to map layer.
Yeah, it's on the map layer. What is going on? You guys can't see that?
No, I just see that T.
No,
Can you drag us onto
1
it?
second.
No, we're on it because I when I can click my token, I can see it, but when I let go, it disappears behind it.
1 second.
There's probably like 4 Morgans down there right now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it-
Hold on. Can you see now?
Let's see, nope.
no.
I can see the little portion, but not the token.
Mm,
What is going on here?
Oh, I see something. I see myself, but I can't click it.
bear with me half a second here. I think I figured out the.
I think it should be good now. I'm retrying as a player.
Oh goodness. Um.
Okay, there's multiple layers. That's what's going on. 1 second. I think you dropped more than one map, Cody.
Oh, did I? I might have.
No.
I can't grab. I can't grab. That's weird. I can grab Drum.
1
I can grab
second.
Ocean.
And you can't grab me.
Can't grab Morgan.
Was I accidentally moved to the map layer?
Mm,
Oh, there we go.
You should be good now.
Yeah,
Oh,
now I
yeah,
can use
yeah.
my token.
What did you do?
You had advanced fog of war on instead of regular fog of war.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm rejoining as a player. 1 second. I'm
Hey,
desperately been trying to ignore everything that I've been
hey,
looking at.
can you click my token and see if I'm on the map layer? Because I can't control it either. I
Hold
can't
on.
even select it.
I got you.
Oh, there it is.
Now that I figured out what's going on, that's a relatively easy fix. I just had to get to the point where I could figure out what was going on.
Yeah, I've been playing with it a lot.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what the advanced fog of war thing is, but I didn't reveal the T back. We only have the
There you go. All right.
we
Thank you
need
for
Charisma's
the
token.
quick fix. And
Might be a good idea for me and Ocean lead the way.
I was gonna get back here with Charisma. Nick, do you have to manually input the token sites?
what do you mean?
When you right click us and hit that little settings button, if you scroll down, I think you can see if it glows or it's a view.
Oh, I'm not using the dynamic lighting. It's just
Nick
fog
over
of war.
here, and I can't say anything.
Give me.
Or is that through advanced?
That might be the fog of war.
That's straight
Yeah.
fog of war. It's not dynamic lighting.
Yeah, Cody will need to reveal areas as we go.
Okay. So, did y'all want me to send Nicodemus out to take a look at things?
As long as you feel like you can safely bring him back if something goes wrong.
Okay. And I kind of give him a pet and a good luck little scratch behind the ears.
And send him out?
Yeah, I'm going to send him out.
Okay. And what is his
What?
range of sight?
Range of sight is dark vision 120, I believe. Yeah, dark vision 120 feet.
Okay. Also, you are going to need to let me know which direction you guys are looking.
Yeah, he's gonna look. He's gonna be heading down this west tunnel first. Or actually, I'll ask Grum. Like Grum, where do we need to go?
Yeah. Where do we need to go? As far as Chrome goes.
That would be to the east.
You need to go right. I don't really know the left.
All right, so I will send Nick east.
Well, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna get myself ass backwards here.
Okay.
Is Morgan going to use a light spell? Because you probably can't see anything.
No, I'm looking through Nick right now.
Oh, okay.
So Morgan's eyes are actually closed, and as he looks down the hallway, he snaps his fingers and resummons Nick onto his shoulder. Morgan's eyes are closed. He's gonna be like Nick is like eye level with him, so he's kind of using him as a second set of eyes. And he's gonna say, "There's 3 rats, probably sentries, right around that corner."
How big are these rats?
A little bit bigger than the ones that were in the basement.
Okay.
They're not very big. Uh-oh. Where'd Nick go?
And Morgan's gonna take his hand out and point it in the little finger gun motion, getting ready.
We ready?
Ready as well.
So,
Alright.
past experience is if it gets noisy, we might get a lot of things. So, when we're ready, we kind of gotta go, right?
Sounds good. I'm ready. Let's go, Ocean.
Alright. Gonna run right out in front of him.
Yeah, I think we're going to be like right next to each other.
Alright.
I think Rum is gonna.
Boo!
Well, I don't know what.
So, with Novak and Ocean's charge in, can I get both of you just to roll a straight d20 for me? The first 3 taken out with extreme ease. You get the feeling that this is easier than is expected.
Told
Nice
you
work,
I
Ocean.
smiled upon us.
I see that.
I can
Morgan's gonna-
control charisma, Cody.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, let's keep going.
Hang on a sec. And Morgan's gonna pick up each one, and with his long sword, just gonna cut off each tail. So that's 3 so far. 6 gold.
Okay.
And then I will send Nick back out to right about here.
Okay. And you're looking south now?
I'm gonna look east and south. He's gonna like scan this whole area, see if there's a turn.
Okay.
So this area stops here.
Yep, there's just a wall, dead end.
Okay. He's gonna head down just a little bit out of view.
Ocean's gonna kind of follow loosely behind.
I'll follow Ocean.
My hand is going to be on charisma to like know when to walk right now.
Okay.
Peek around this corner. Looking west.
I guess Grum's just gonna follow the bird, but not around corners, and just keep the bird in sight.
Is there any further south?
Nope. Dead end. You do see a opening to the north and an opening to the south down the larger hallway and a couple of rats.
Alright. Nick disappears. Couple more rats on this turn to the, I guess, left from what we're facing. And there's 2 entryways.
Okay, let's take out these 2 rats first, I guess.
Hold on one sec. There are 2 entryways.
Yep. One going north and one going south.
Can you take them out from afar, Morgan?
I will kind of peek around this corner using Nick's vision, aim, and I will cast Firebolt.
Charisma can probably take the other one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If that is how you guys want to do it, I'm going to say... See, I don't know... This is where I get a little nervous, because I don't know how to rule you shooting off spells while using Nick as eyes.
Well, that's why I have him perched right here on my shoulder. So he's eye level with me, so it's kind of like I'm looking almost
Just a little offset of what your normal vision would be.
yeah. So for the most part, I know exactly where to aim and everything. I can see my hand in coordination to.
Can't you cast through your familiar?
You can.
I can cast touch spells only.
Ah.
So he can't flap his wings and shoot fire. Unfortunately, that'd be cool as shit.
That would be kind of cool.
You can do like shocking grasp and that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and... I presume Charisma's gonna use Eldritch Blast, which is cantrip, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm presuming you're firebolting, Morgan?
Yeah.
Both of you just roll a d20 for me.
I don't have her character sheet.
19.
I don't have her character sheet, Cody.
Just roll a d20, Martin, at the moment.
Ooh.
Okay. Those 2 pop.
Morgan will come around the corner.
Watch if the other functions first.
Yeah, he's gonna come up and look up to see what he sees up in there before he crosses through.
What is the general direction?
Oh, I saw it coming.
More rats.
You guys are headed the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Answering Martin's question, you guys are headed the right way. Alright, so another streak of rats. These
Quite a bit.
are getting a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Alright, I think the coordinated strike here.
I guess if the 2 casters want to throw spells out first, then we'll run in.
Yeah. I'll shoot at that one.
Morgan, do you have any like something that could be like explosive? Maybe get more than one at once?
Not really. Most of mine are single target spells.
Charisma?
Mm-mm.
That's too bad. All right. Yeah, I like Novak's idea.
So yeah.
You let the casters
You guys
know when
cast
you're
your
done.
spells, and as soon as you guys cast your spells, we'll charge in and clean up the rest.
So D20 again.
Yeah. So everyone that is attacking needs to roll a d20.
15.
Oh,
Thorn whip.
And then a d20 for Mom. Oh, okay. We'll use your roll. One rat is left. That rat is going to run at Ocean.
bring it.
And it is going to attempt to bite Mr. Ocean. Does a 5 hit you, sir?
A 5. No.
The rat whiffs miserably. Oh, 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 oh. Grub's
Back it
gonna
on the
whack
nose.
it with a stick.
Back it on the nose.
Go ahead and roll damage.
I have no idea what that 5 is.
Two-handed?
That's if it's two-handed, yeah.
It'd be wait, what?
Yeah.
That is another dead rat.
So. Morgan's going to collect all those. So we are total at 11 kills.
Can Nick take a look down south?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm gonna like come up to the corner of the wall here
I'll follow.
and just like hang back.
Okay, so I've never gone slow like this for the group before. We usually just kind of run like crazy people. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah.
Grumman is
There's nothing to the
definitely a
west of
good
us, is there?
There's a lot of sewers all over the
Oh.
place here.
boy. Oh boy.
We got another long hallway with about 7. There's an opening going. And then further down, there's another T-cross section that goes to the east and west.
All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna probably throw a javelin at these ones.
West of, or does it stop?
I'm sorry?
Is there anything west of where Nick is at?
No.
Okay. Morgan's gonna
5.
take cover behind here, and I will shoot at the first one to give our fighters more clearance to rush forward.
Okay.
Ocean, do you have any ranged weapons?
Yeah. I do have some javelins, but I'm not gonna use them. I'm just gonna charge right in.
Or if you charge, I'll follow them.
Charge right in over here. And I'll roll a d20 for you.
Okay. Unfortunate side effect of regular rats. You guys are a little strong for regular rats, so I'm not going to make this a long, drawn-out fight. Alright, so that's 3. Martin, if you want to roll for you and Mom, if you guys are going to do some attacking.
Yeah, Grum will essentially follow the fighters with a stick for now and just start whacking rats.
Okay.
Wacky!
Yeah.
Ooh.
I assume the first roll was yours, the second was Mom's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
She trips, falls.
Morgan, which one were you shooting? The first one?
Yeah, I shot at that one.
Okay, that one dies. Ocean misses. Novak misses. Grum, I assume, was swinging at this one.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is gone. Alright. So I've got one bite being made at Ocean. Does a 8 hit you, sir?
No, sir, it does not.
I had a feeling. One going at Grum. Does a 21 hit you, Grum?
Yeah.
Can I, because I have, sorry, what's it called? Like, sense?
Protection.
Can I impose disadvantage on that with my shield, because he's 5 feet away from me?
Do you have Defender?
Yes,
Yes, you may.
I'm gonna do that.
Does a 7 hit you?
No.
That shield came in handy.
Bang! That's what it's there for.
Novak, a bite coming at you. I assume a 10 does
Really?
not hit.
No, it's not.
Perfect. Alright, everybody go ahead and roll your d20s for your next round of attacks. Or move according to how you want to move.
Thank you. Lucky. Oh shit.
Oh!
11. And Grum gets a 1.
So which one were you shooting at, Morgan?
This one back here.
Alright, that one's gone.
Okay.
Roll a d20 for Mom as well. Perfect.
See, I'll just switch.
So, Oceans dies. Novax dies. That one dies. One rat left. Going to bite at Grum. Does a 21 hit you?
Yep.
Alright. And that is... that one. You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh, you little fucker.
And with 5 rolls against 1 rat, we're just... yeah, he's dead.
Odds are he ends up dying.
We're up to 18.
So as you make it down to here, pushing your way through, you notice nothing there.
Has anything appeared out of the ordinary to Grum thus far, or is it pretty much the sewers that he's known thus far?
This is the sewers that you have known thus far. Alright. And which way are you guys looking coming to this juncture?
I'm looking down around the corner to the west.
And
I'm
Nick
looking
looks
south.
south. Or then Nick look east. So, we're all looking at the whole thing.
Alright, so Nick notices a long hallway
Oof.
with a little opening at the end. And everyone else notices a long hallway with a very huge rat holding
That's him.
a shield and a sword, standing in front of a door, running at you.
Shit.
Nick goes bye-bye.
Well, we found the king.
I'm just gonna like look back at everybody and I'm just gonna be like, "That's our guy," and then I'm just gonna walk right out into the front here.
Grum is going to bear shape and stand with the others.
Morgan is going to use the corner as cover
Okay.
and withdraw his wand,
Okay.
his diamond rod.
As everyone is repositioning,
Once I'm within attack range, I'm gonna rage.
okay, good to know.
I'm gonna cast. I want to cast Bless on my two friends next to me.
Okay.
Woot.
So, Grum, Novak, and yourself are all under
And my-
effect, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just make sure that when you're, you mark the bless checky box on
Yep.
your character sheets. I figured that was a hell of a lot easier than just trying to, like, roll extra dice.
Absolutely.
Okay, so as you guys are all repositioning and preparing for battle, everyone roll perception first.
I'm really bad at seeing.
You really are.
I'm proficient in it too.
Grum was, mid wild shape. He's not paying attention.
So
I'm just doing that.
Morgan, you do not directly notice because it's dark, but looking through the eyes of Nick, you do notice that the rat that is charging at you matches the description of the Rat King, minus one very important detail.
No crown.
There's no crown. As
Sorry
the
about
rat comes charging down the hallway, in a moment of shock and surprise to the entirety of the party, you hear a voice. Get out of the way! I've got to leave!
Nope.
Ocean is unsure on what to do next, so he kind of just stands there.
Grum is actually going to back up with his head tilted. Probably butt bumping into charisma.
Move! Leave! Now! I've got to get through! I gotta run!
No. I think Novak, because he just raged, I think he's just in the mood for combat, not trusting this guy. So can I do an insight check, I guess?
If you are raging, I'm gonna say probably fucking not.
Yeah, I'm gonna just run up and recklessly attack it with my great sword.
Okay. Hold thought for half second. What were you gonna say, Morgan?
Oh, he was going to try to answer back, but once he sees Novak going for it, it's like, well, fuck it, we're doing this.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
If I wasn't raging, I'd probably be thinking a little bit more, but he's in the mood to attack.
fair enough.
Ready to
Alright.
go.
Everyone, roll initiative, and then we will start with Novak on a surprise attack first. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. Buttons. Shit. Clear.
My
What
bad.
was that? 12. 12, 5.
There we go.
Alright, hold on.
Worse than what I had before. So
Five.
I forgot to click.
For Morgan. No, I got you. It's all good.
Okay.
Novak. Martin, if you can just roll another initiative, I'll fix yours. And then RJ, you same.
Sure.
I can fix mine.
No!
I don't have
Nice.
to follow.
Grum can go first.
I'm working on it. 1 second. Character sheet. 7. That one is here. Alright. Fantabulous. And we go in that order. Perfect. Hey, I figured out how to make things work halfway decent. I'm happy. Alright, so, Novak, you took the surprise attack, so go ahead and make your surprise attack. Do your charge and your swing and your rage.
Yep. I'm gonna rage and then do my reckless attack, so I'm gonna get advantage, but he also gets advantage on me.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Plus
The
the
plus.
plus is 15. Okay. I was trying to figure out what the 1 was.
Yes, the plus.
That's bless. That's me.
It's a 15. That is just a hit, sir.
Oh!
Happy I use that then.
11 points. Very nice.
And that's it for my turn.
Alright. Top of the round goes to Ocean. What would you like to do?
Well, since Grum and I rolled the same, I don't know if he can go first if we want to just like whip
Ooh.
that around if he's
I
keen
think we're
to.
probably doing the same thing. Grum is noticing Novak full forward. He's gonna charge up behind him. Like he was backing off at first, but his primary is to take care of the party. So he will charge forward in hot pursuit, right behind Ocean.
Okay. If you guys literally just want to roll your attacks together, y'all are technically going on the same turn, so
Nice hit.
that is 2 very nice hits. Total of 14.
That was actually without bless.
Yeah, I noticed.
I don't think we need.
I think you're good.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess that hits.
Yeah, I would say so. Wow. 24. Holy shit. Y'all are ridiculous.
I like the trash.
just
Like,
wait.
excuse me, I need to walk away, and we just.
I need
run
to
up and
leave.
just
And we're just like, nah, you're not leaving with your head.
You're leaving in a body bag.
Alright. So, that is... Doot. Did you guys want to use bonus actions or anything?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Charisma, being Charisma, is going to, with a flare, throw out an Eldritch Blast. Don't ask why it rolled twice.
I go with the first roll.
And from Charisma, you see a burst of black energy fly forward
That's awesome.
and hit the Rat King for 6 points of damage. I am not very good at it yet. Be patient with me while I get good at it, but I'm liking the ability that I can do that.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I'll send you some custom ones that I found.
Awesome. Yeah, temporary solutions to having a very short access to this. Alright, so after the wailing that has been received, Novak, you are technically on the same turn order as the Rat King. But, as you are starting to wind up for your second attack at him, he drops to his knees, throws up his hands. I just want to run away. Just let me out. I don't want to fight.
Yeah,
There's-
I'm not allowed to kill something that gives up, so I have to
Things,
put my sword away.
they took my crown, they took my throne, they took my swords. I just want to leave.
Wait, you don't have your crown? Well, this is pointless.
I put my sword away and grab onto this. I want to grapple him so he doesn't move.
Yeah.
Roll athletics.
And I get advantage because I'm still raging.
Yep, you sure do.
Ooh.
I'm not trying to hurt it. I'm just trying to keep it where it's at.
No, fair enough. That's fun. You succeed. He is very grappled.
Grum, what is this thing doing?
Let me try. Or are we still in combat?
At this particular juncture, I'm gonna say no. He has surrendered and Novak has subdued him.
I'm going to point at Grum and I'm going to use message. Try that again. What is this thing doing?
Oh no.
Grum has no idea, and so Morgan's going to point his finger at the Rat King. Who took your crown?
The leapy things! They jump, they slide, they make a big mess, and they take my crown!
Where is it at now?
Behind me, I'm trying to get away! You won't let me out! Let me leave!
At this, Grum is gonna just let out a pretty hefty growl.
Would it be possible? My bad.
Our contract was technically to kill this thing.
I
It's
thought you
surrendered.
would take the crown. I mean,
Yeah. Just the crown.
let's fudge the
And possibly
details
its
here.
tail.
What a waste.
It gave up. We can't kill it. We can take it prisoner, but not kill it.
Grum is gonna do a kind of a tilted head, puzzled bear look at Novak.
Is it possible to knock it unconscious? I don't want to kill the thing. I just want to knock it out.
I would say if you want to do that, you could either roll a strength check to try to basically choke it out, since you have it grappled, or you could swing your great sword and say that it's non-lethal damage, that you're hitting it with the pommel, and basically do half damage.
I'd rather try to choke it out, I guess, and just put it to sleep.
Night, motherfucker.
I'm gonna say,
Athletics?
yeah, go ahead and roll athletics again, and he's gonna be rolling athletics against you to try to not be passed out. Whoops. Buttons, they do things.
Good luck, buddy.
Night night.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
And he is very quickly falling unconscious.
How far is the door from here?
From where you are currently standing, I'd say about 60-65 feet.
I'm still in my rage, so I'm gonna just use both my actions just to run through the door.
Shit.
He's in rage, or he's not gonna be thinking. He's just in the mood to doom.
Alright. So Novak has charged the door.
Nick is going right behind him.
Okay.
Grum is gonna be in hot pursuit. Just gonna leap over the rat and
Before I run off, I want to search him.
Roll investigation.
charisma would be on that book too.
Oh!
Yes.
Can she be assisting him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll with advantage, as per Charisma is right there with you.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. Alright.
spectrum there.
So on the unconscious Rat King, you find a longsword. You find a shield. He is wearing a suit of studded leather armor. And you also find, where's my thing? There it is. 10, 18, 25, 33, 42, 47, 55 gold pieces.
So we can actually afford to buy stuff and tip the waitress.
Morgan's going to quickly pocket the gold. And is it a shield that Morgan could use, or like, cause this thing's our size?
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than you guys are, like standing up on both back legs.
But the shield is a normal
Looks
shield.
like a regular shield, yeah.
Then I'm taking that shield for myself for right now to make up for the loss of my ring. The
Okay.
two, see, bro, it matters.
Fair enough.
Is it a normal shield?
Yep, just a normal shield.
It's proficient with shields.
He's
Yes.
half cleric.
Yep. All right, boom, shield.
He's
let me
one
get my-
wizard, one cleric.
Yeah, I had to fix my character sheet, so I have all the goodies.
Do it in one hand and use spells on the other.
Yep.
Alright.
Shield. Boom. Okay, that's it. And then yeah, the gold I have pocketed and I have it written down. Distribute later, and off I go, kind of in a almost tripping run. Update my AC. There we go.
And
I'm
going
just going
from one extreme to the
follow.
other, I'm just throwing that out there. From a 1 to a nat 20.
It's go big or go home. Okay, those are the only two options here.
Alright, so are you
So that
guys
first or last?
throwing the doors open?
What's it made of?
Wood.
No, I'm busting through it.
Throwing him open, he's kicking him down.
Alright,
Get him right
roll an
now.
attack with your greatsword. Roll damage. You splinter the door. It comes down, and you can see through it, but you can't go through it. You've cut
And
a
then
pretty
the
big.
bear hits the door.
Oh god! All right, roll your attacks. You guys are just gonna tear the damn door down. All right.
Whatever's on the
Well,
other
I
side,
mean,
is like,
like, you know, Grum is not particularly friendly to doors in the first place, and he just saw the door get hit. You know, like now he's just going through the door.
Yeah.
Favorite enemy doors.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It explodes.
Yeah. So Grum, following suit of the barbarian, just stands up on two back legs and just lets both claws loose, slamming into the door and literally just shredding it the rest of the way. There is no longer a door at all. There is just splinters of wood.
And he's just gonna let loose like a loud roar into the room or into whatever's behind there.
Alright.
Wow.
So as you all go
I now regret this instantly.
What the
charging
hell?
into
Oh,
the
sorry, wrong
room,
room.
You assholes! What?
and they are very much aware of your presence. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, they notice us, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ah, shit.
There's no real way that they didn't notice that.
Grum just, beat down the door.
knock, knock, motherfuckers.
Yay, we finally got good initiative.
Okay. Those are these ones.
So what all do we see here?
1 second. Fighting with buttons, apparently. Alright, so inside, you see a very large frog. And, everyone roll, perception quickly for me. Listen to those dice just roll.
What are we rolling? Sorry, perception.
Yeah, perception.
Oh, that's right.
Alright.
Bless is still active, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Alright. All of you notice, especially you, Grum, that this very large amphibious beast in the center of the sewer is wearing Grum's crown.
He's gonna let out a flat roar, just standing on all fours, shaking his little head back and forth.
Intimidation check?
Actually,
Oh.
if that is the attempt, I will allow it.
He's pissed, pretty much.
Yep.
But you know,
They do not seem even a little bit phased.
Great. Great.
Alright. So, top of the round goes to Mr. Novak in his rage.
Raging barbarian.
I want to throw a javelin.
Who are you throwing the javelin at, sir? Oh, sorry, I should clarify with what you guys actually see. So you see the giant amphibian in the center of the room, and he is a huge fucking amphibian, wearing this itty bitty little crown. In front of him, you see 3 much smaller amphibious creatures. And what is you guys' dark vision range?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Okay.
30.
So it's not exactly dark. Throughout the corners of the room, there's a little bit of lighting, which helps a lot. And you guys see 2 very large black amphibious creatures in the back corners of the room. The room
Where's the small
itself.
ones up front?
I'm sorry.
The ones up front, what are they? Like lizards?
They're all very frog-like.
Okay.
They're just different evolutions of frog.
Sure.
Looking in front of you, kind of taking in your surroundings a little bit, there is a ledge right here that is about a 10-foot drop straight down into some kind of a liquid. And then where the frogs in the middle are standing is another 10-foot ledge straight up coming up out of the liquid. For any more detail of your surroundings, you would have to spend a little bit of your turn investigating the area.
I think in my rage, I'm going to throw a javelin at this guy over here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your attack, sir.
Damn it. Maybe not. Yeah.
That is a miss.
Gotcha.
Real quick, could you mark where it fell
Mm,
if his javelin missed?
yeah, I could probably do that.
Excellent.
So, throw the javelin. You missed. It probably fell somewhere in this general location. Kind of hard to keep an idea of where it would be because it went into the water.
Oh, it's sunk down.
Hmm.
It's sunk down.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I may not be able to get you there, bro.
It's all good. It didn't disintegrate or anything, did it? When it hit the liquid?
Not as far as you could tell.
Smooth.
All right.
I saw my movement, right?
Yes, you do, if you would like.
"30 feet puts me right in that liquid, right?
Mm, yes, it would.
I should be able to swim.
And you're going to need to roll athletics, hopping down off the ledge.
I'm gonna run and like jump into it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your athletics to see how far you successfully make it.
Ooh.
24.
With your running jump, where's the math on that? God dang it! I had it. I don't know where it went. I lost my link. Where did it go hide? Sorry, brain. I've lost things. There it is. Boop. Alright. What is your strength score?
16, modifier of 3. And I have athletics, which is a 5.
You make it 3 squares off your jump alone.
Ooh.
Wait, so where am I at?
So, running start, you'd be right here off the jump alone.
Oh.
Do I still get movement after that?
Yeah. You have about 10 feet of movement. And remember, there's a wall in front of you 10 feet up.
Do I have enough movement to climb up that wall or no?
No.
I'll
You have
move
enough
just a little bit.
movement
I'll
to
move
get-
right next to the ledge.
Yep, you have enough movement to get to the ledge. And you notice that the water, now that you're standing in it, only comes up a little above your knees.
And does it burn or anything?
Mm-mm.
Awesome. And that's my turn.
Okay. So, the creature standing on the pedestal, looking down at you, proceeds to jump. And it is attempting to hit you with a 6.
No, that misses.
That misses. Alright. In his failed leap, he lands in the water next to you. Next on the combat order is Mr. Ocean.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna basically kind of copy Novak to try and follow him.
Okay.
So, strength check. For the jump.
Athletics. And then
Or
what is
athletic.
your strength?
My strength is 16.
Okay. you clear the same distance.
All right, so I'm gonna end up like right
next to
here.
the
Yeah, so I'll just take one. Basically, I still have movement after that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm just gonna take a step right here, so I'm right next to him, and then I'm gonna swing at this frog creature
Okay.
right next here.
15.
Yeah.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay. You successfully hack at it and leave a fairly nice little bit of blood coming off of it as you hit it across the neck.
Bang! All right, that will be my turn.
All right. On to the next frog, who is going to attempt to make a leap at you, Ocean, since you are the one that he can see.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hit him.
Does a 19 hit you?
Oh, it does. Fuck. Definitely does.
Alright.
If it jumps over me, do I get an attack of opportunity for leaving my space?
Entering
Or
your
was it far away?
space, no. Leaving your space, yes.
Well, does he jump over me or no?
He is still within your attack reach.
Ah,
Ooh,
Okay.
not the good.
That's what I'm looking for right there. You take, 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yay.
As he jumps onto your face and basically Jackie Chan's off your face.
Damn bastard.
Charisma.
Actually, just got home, but I don't think she's ready to get on the computer yet.
I would assume not. I presume is probably going to cast an Eldritch Blast.
At whichever has been damaged.
The one on my left.
Okay. So, stupid buttons. Is going to definitely hit with a 23. And again, just lets loose a dark burst of energy, doing 13 points of damage to the frog thing. Oh, and that's the wrong button. Alright. So, that then makes it these two guys in the back who jump.
Ew.
And then, the big guy, looking out at what's going on, sees that the peoples in the water are surrounded, and lets out a very long, sickening tongue at Grum.
Ooh.
I can't make it longer, but there was his big green tongue. And that is a... does a 16 hit you, Martin? In your bare
Yes. Yes, it does.
Alright. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And are pulled to the giant frog.
Oh, wow.
I can live with that. Am I grappled or anything?
Nope, you just got yoinked.
That's what Thornwood feels like.
Yep.
Alright, Morgan, you are up, sir.
Okay. How tall is this chamber?
From floor to or from water level to ceiling, you're looking at 60, 70 feet.
Excellent. Nick is shooting 60 feet. Like he's hitting he's going up to the roof. And he's basically going to try to actually I'll say 40. Because he's gonna move over. Is this this right here a pillar?
Yes, it is. All the way to the
Alright.
ceiling.
Alright, he's going to try to get behind this pillar and stealth and get out of everybody's view.
Okay,
Do I have to roll a stealth for him?
you do.
This is a normal stealth. 11.
Nick is hiding to the best of his ability.
Excellent. I, on the other hand, will step over as well to this, using it as well. I'll put him right here, just to say. I'm going to move up, and seeing that giant bear get pulled like a rag doll. I'm going to withdraw my wand and cast Chromatic Orb at Old Biggie.
Okay.
17 hit.
That is a very solid hit. What style of damage would you like to do?
Well, in the wonderful words of Halle Berry when she played Storm, what happens when lightning hits a frog? Same thing that happens to everything else. 20
Ooh.
points of lightning damage.
That is a very unhappy frog, sir.
And then I am going to move behind this pillar for tactical cover.
Fair enough. That is an angry frog. Boop, 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 boop. No, sorry. All right. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
Yes.
All right. Oh, we skipped a frog. Somehow.
It's fine.
He doesn't need to go.
He is also going to make a leap at Ocean.
Oh,
Does a...
like, be losing my turn.
Mm, nope. All right. That's a thing. So, the frog guy goes to jump at Ocean and fails to realize just how strong his legs are and knocks himself into his buddy, knocking his buddy away from you guys. That is going to draw an attack of opportunity on the one that got knocked away. And it also does... where did I go? 6 points of bludgeoning damage. To the one
That's
that
first
got knocked
damage, Val.
away.
You want us to roll for our attack of opportunity?
Yes, please.
Is it just Ocean, or was I close enough too?
Oh, you were close enough as well. Okay. Both of those hit. Go ahead and roll damage. You have successfully slain the first frog person.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Between the damage that he got done to him by his buddy and both of your attacks of opportunity, he went down. Alright. Next up on the turn order is our wonderful bear.
Grum is going to try to use the momentum of the yoink to land on this thing's face, and is going to start ripping into the head as best as he can where the crown is, going for it.
Wants his crown back.
Alright.
I should roll maybe bless if either of those miss.
Go ahead and roll bless once. The second one was a yep, they both hit.
Current tracking, Big Frog is at 16 AC. We just gotta figure out what misses him.
Okay. So that is that the end of Grum's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Novak.
I'm going to attack the one right next to me.
Alright. Lay into it, buddy. That is a
I miss.
just hit.
Just hit. Awesome. I'll take it.
That is a dead frog guy.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Now, because it just died, I can take my movement without any attack of opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to climb up this and run up the that big frog.
Alright. Go ahead and roll athletics to see how well you can climb up the slippery slope. Successfully enough, 15 foot of movement gets you right to the top, slipping just a little bit.
And then I have enough movement to keep going towards it.
Yep, you can get right up on his head. Well, not on his head, but right in his face.
And I'm good.
Alright. Next up, Mr. Ocean.
Yeah. Gotta do it. I'm following. I'm following Novak. Right up the ledge here.
Okay. Yeah, you 15 foot of movement. Right on up.
All right. So. Yeah, so I'll just get right up in his face. And then I will attack with my longsword.
Alright, let her fly.
Oh, come on!
That is a miss, sir.
Ah! I had such a great plan going. It was going to be great. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Oh,
Mom, who has finally made it home and is able to play herself. What would you like to do to the giant crazy frog?
Smile and wave? I don't know. I'm actually going to attack this frog over here.
Oh, hey, fantastic.
And I am going to bippity boppity boop with an Eldritch Blast.
Charisma is supposed to be Russian, but okay.
It is a solid hit for 12 points.
Nice.
And did you see your animation? It's amazing.
It did.
Sorry, I'm way too amused by that. Alright, so you have successfully thwapped it with your Eldritch Blast. You still have movement and a bonus action, should you choose.
I'm looking. Hold on.
How much of the fight have you caught?
I got here when the one got pushed back because he was dumb.
So you saw Martin get yoinked across the map?
I don't think so. Did I? No.
Okay, so yeah, your character would have seen the big green frog guy yoink the bear very easily across the whole map onto the platform.
Okay. That sounds fun. I'm just looking at my stuff. Give me a second here. Okay, as a bonus action, I am going to... Okay, was checking with Martin on what had been done with my character. I'm gonna hex the big frog.
Okay. Big frog is hexed.
What's that do?
I was trying to get it to come up. It's not working. Give me a second. I'm copying and pasting.
Okay.
It's not compendium thingy.
We'll just roll with it doesn't do the thing.
Alright. So what ability would you like it to have disadvantage on?
Ooh.
Dex.
Alrighty. And is that the end of your turn?
Yeah. I'll just stay where I'm at. I'm fine here.
Alright. The first toad is going to hop up and is going to look right at Novak.
Oh, I'm far. Fuck.
And is going to I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw, sir.
Oh,
Would that be an advantage because I'm raging?
I don't remember. Does rage give advantage on saving throws, Martin? Do you remember that off the top of your head?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yes, it would.
is Bless still active?
It is, which is another D4, but he easily succeeds.
Doesn't matter.
However, you do take this one here. You take 5 points of...
Is that after it's tapped?
Huh?
Is that after it's tapped from the rage?
Oh, Oh, no, that is not. So you take 3 after it's half from the rage. Thank you for the reminder on the rage. 3 points of bludgeoning damage as it bites you.
Alright.
The second toad is going to jump up and is going to attempt to bite Ocean. Does a 12, no, a 10,
No.
sorry, hit you.
No, it does not.
Fantabulous.
Oh,
Alright. The Froggy King is looking down at the bear that just very angrily slashed at his whole face. Does a 23 hit the bear?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does.
Alright. The bear takes 5 points of bludgeoning damage as the frog reaches out with a giant froggy arm and punches the bear in the face. That is going to end the Frog King's turn. Monsieur Morgan, how would you like to behave?
What? Oh. That's really what. Alright, so Nick, still, mind you, he's going to go 40 feet over here, behind this, and I'm assuming I don't have to do any stealth because nobody's looking or paying attention at him now.
Pretty much.
Alright, and he's going to drop 20 feet down to 40. So that's all his move. He's out of view. Morgan is going to poke around the other side of this, and after surveying, he's just gonna shout out, "Which one?"
The big one.
Fuck it.
Anyone?
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, that's how that works. Perfect. I will. I'll do another chromatic.
That is a myth.
And then I was like,
Oh.
I had a feeling I wanted to see that roll first. I'm going
Plus 2.
my channel divinity to gain a +10 to that hit.
That is a hit.
That's why I was like, before you say it misses, because that's part of the rules on it.
Yep, that's fair.
And then I will use 16 lightning damage. I wasn't in the line with bless, so I don't get it. You blessed,
Yeah, I only blessed.
yeah, the other two.
As the...
And
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna dive back behind cover.
Gotcha.
Or I will take half cover, and stay to the side of it so I can keep a better close eye on what's going on.
Okay.
I don't want to be blind.
As the lightning orb leaves your hand and strikes into Mr. Frog.
Did you guys stop talking or did I lose sound?
You lost.
Yeah.
Oh wait, she wouldn't be able to tell.
I messaged you.
Question mark? As the lightning orb hits the frog, he goes into a fit and starts shaking violently and falls dead on the ground.
Oh, damn, yeah!
Yeah.
You want me to lay down the hammer?
Is that the end of your turn, Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, I'll maintain my cover.
Alright.
Or my half cover.
The frog warrior is going to 5, 10, 25,
Oh, I'm down 2 spells.
move to here. And unfortunately, that is all he's got. Grum, you are up, sir.
With a bonus action, can I flip my crown on his head?
Roll a d20. Random dice roll. See if you succeed. You knock the crown off of its head, and it kind of fumbles onto the ground.
He chases after it like a kitten with a ball of yarn,
Alright.
and will spend his action attempting, as a bear, to get the crown onto his head.
Alright. So, as the whole rest of the party is engaged with these other amphibious creatures, you see a bear go scurrying off to the edge of the
Oh
platform
my god.
and sit down on its butt, grab this itty bitty little crown between 2 big old grizzly bear paws, and lift it up and kind of put it on in such a way that it's like on his head, and like an ear is kind of help holding it on in place.
Satisfied.
Alright. Is that end your turn?
Well, I have to ask, can I do anything else?
Action, you have 10 foot of movement left.
Okay, he will happily bumble his way over towards this one now.
Alright. Novak, you're up, man.
Okay.
He's
I'm
got
gonna
a
use-
really big bear grin on his face now.
That's awesome.
D&D,
I'm gonna use
middle of a
reckless
fight,
attack.
you can go and just fucking toddle across the floor for no reason at all.
I'm gonna use reckless attack and attack the one right next to me.
Alright.
Do I have to move up closer, or is it right next to me?
You're gonna need to move up just a little bit closer.
Its tongue is touching your foot.
Does a 13 hit it?
Just misses.
Would I be able to use a bonus action to throw acid?
Frogs are immune to acid, I would think.
Are they?
But
Immune or resistant?
Probably
Novak may know, he's just throwing it.
he's gonna do it.
let's fucking find out.
I'm going to lean towards that being an
No,
attack, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say
just an action. Okay. Then that's it for me.
Alright, Ocean.
All right, I'm getting right up here, and I'm gonna attack with my long sword.
What is he? Oh yeah, that you just yep. Go ahead and roll damage. That's a solid hit.
Sorry about that. Maybe.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I lost sound for a minute.
Okay.
I'm guessing that hits.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna attack with my longsword, and I'm also going to use Divine Smite to deal, a disappointing 5 extra radiant damage on top of the 9.
Total of 14. Very nice though. Okay. He is.
And as a bonus, oh wait, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. Nope, I don't have an extra spell slot, so ignore that.
Alright. You guys notice the holy damage erupting off of the side of the frog as it connects. Mom.
I'm gonna hit the little guy again.
Okay. That is a solid hit. 8 points. That is a dead little toad guy.
Alright.
By the way, the big frog died while Hex was on it. You can use bonus action to replace it on somebody else.
That one.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
I would like it to not have Dex.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Nah, I'm good.
Fantabulous. Alright. The first toad
And he gets
Yep.
advantage.
is going to strike at you. That's gone. That's gone. Clear up some space here to work with. Jesus. Alright. He gets advantage. Does a 14 hit you, sir?
Just barely.
Just barely. Need you to make a dexterity saving throw. Or, I'm sorry, a strength saving throw. Jesus Christ. Easily succeeded. And you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. After
Is that what they
half.
have?
Yep, that is halved.
Okay.
Thank you for the reminder, though, because I will probably forget that more often than not.
No problem.
And then, Ocean. Same thing is coming at you.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit you?
No, it does not.
Fantabulous. And, whoop, we skipped right over Morgan. Morgan, your move.
Okay, seeing as things are turning for the better, he's going to step out of cover. Nick is going to drop down to ground level. I will say 5 feet in the air, just for shits and giggles, so he's above everybody. And then he's gonna aim for the one Novak's fighting,
Okay.
and he's going to snap his fingers.
DC 14, what's the save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
He fails.
Is 7 points of necrotic.
Okay. He takes 7 points of necrotic damage.
And if he has ears, they should be slightly bleeding.
He doesn't exactly have ears.
Oh.
But you see a faint black ooze drifting out of holes in the sides of his head. Not exactly ears, but kinda. Is there anything else you would like to do?
That'll be it.
Mr. Grum, with your crown firmly-ish atop your bare head.
Big doggy bear grin will charge and attack. Yeah.
You have Bless for the second attack, should you still... Yeah. Alright. Second one misses. First one hits.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Ooh, and that's a solid hit. So, 2 hits. 21. Boop! You
No.
have a disintegrated Zephrog.
Can I take the rest of my movement?
Yes, you can.
You will take 1, 2... Yeah, you can get there.
Perfect.
Yeah, wherever is in front of the park.
Gotcha. Alright, Mr. Novak, you are up, sir.
I'm gonna move up to this one. I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Dude!
Noi.
Awesome.
You have successfully cleared the Frog King and his minions with malice aforethought.
Grum will wild shape back into himself
I'm gonna end my rage.
and adjust the crown on his head. I am so happy right now.
Grum, you look fantastic.
Does it though?
Absolutely.
Kind of
100.
puffs his chest.
Good
Now where's
job.
the rat crown? Start walking around looking for it.
Wait, where's the what?
The Rat King crown.
He has it.
So good.
I thought it was Grum's crown.
Yeah, it was. They stole it.
Yeah, you stole it from me, asshole.
That's what we're gonna get paid 500 gold for? Or however much it is?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna need that.
Okay. I got my crown. I'm happy.
Morgan is gonna call across to the water because he's not jumping in. He's like, "Fuck that shit." He's gonna say, "Hey, check their bodies for anything," and I want to send Nick to kind of do a flyby of the entire room to see if there's any hidden caches of weapons or of stuff.
Okay. The Rat King is gone.
Damn.
In terms of looking for loot, anyone who would like to look for loot, please roll investigation. And Morgan for your owl, sir. Investigation.
Wow, charisma's not very investigatory.
I think we do like a survival check to see where he went, if there's any tracks.
I can help.
Do what, Grum?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely roll survival check, Vivek.
That'd be the 13.
You can kinda see some, like, footprints where you think it probably kind of meandered off. If you really wanted to push it, you might be able to track it.
I'm gonna wait for the others to come out.
Okay. RJ, looking
Yes.
around, you see a small pouch of gold
Oh,
sitting next to the throne at which the Frog King was sitting.
I'll take that. How much am I getting?
You find 25 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Rome is going to keep picking up random pieces of refuse and showing them to party members, asking them if it's worthwhile.
Yeah, that's about right. Unfortunately, Charisma finds not really a whole lot. Scavenging around, you might find a couple of copper pieces.
Would Morgan be able to get my? Did you find out where my javelin went? Or no?
Yeah, I knew where it landed.
Can you like mage hand that out?
Uh,
Can you add mage hand?
owls can kind of dive into water, right? They fish.
Yeah, kinda.
So have them just swoop down and kind of just pluck it out of the water and bring it to him.
With a 22 investigation and the fact that he is an owl, I will say that you are able to successfully retrieve the javelin.
There you go.
And you also found a small chest.
Ooh, where?
The small chest that you find is up here, kind of tucked back behind some rocks. Visible from your bird's eye view.
Morgan is going to it.
Hey Morgan, I found a funny looking stick. Does that count?
Somebody check to see if that's a key.
He holds up a funny looking stick.
Just a stick.
Doesn't know. It's a, no. No. You can keep it as a souvenir.
Okay.
Okay. I will check out to this this chest here. Does it appear locked?
It does.
Ooh, shit.
Break it open.
I will. Is it like a padlock on the outside?
You don't see a padlock on the outside. It's more one of those style of chests that has the keyhole in the lid.
It's made of wood.
It is a little bit of wood, but mostly metal.
Oh,
Does anybody see a key over there or on the body?
It's a little rusty.
I will take out my long sword and using both hands, try to jimmy it open.
Okay.
Do I need to roll an attack with my longsword?
Wait, doesn't Charisma, isn't she able to pick locks? Did she do that before?
Not that I know of.
I don't think she did.
Okay.
Yeah, she kind of changed her from the.
Oh, that might have been some else.
So I will. 18.
That is a hit. Go ahead and try to roll damage.
6.
Alright, you successfully do 6 damage to the chest. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit. 2.
You take 9 points of
Oh!
electrical damage.
Ooh. Let's see here.
However, as the burst of electricity rushes up your sword and into your hand, you hear a faint click.
Okay. So I can open it now.
You can certainly try.
When that was that just an automatic thing or was it an AC thing?
A
Oh,
what?
it was a saving. It was a saving throw. Never mind. Okay. I'm going to kind of back up a little bit. Hey, Grum, could you said you could heal it, right?
Yeah.
Here, could you come over here for a second?
Sure.
I could use that.
Grum will come over, splish splosh through the water nonchalantly,
Coming out all soggy
climb
ground.
up, kind of shake like a slightly shaggy dog. Okay. So, what?
I found this chest, but it was trapped.
Burnt.
Yeah. Could you heal me a little?
Well, I can try.
Give him a good berry.
He has 2 of them, I think.
I have 2 on me, so whatever this heal does, I'm gonna eat both of them.
How much is a good berry here for? Just 1?
1.
Okay.
1 per, yeah.
And it is also equivalent to a full meal.
Oh, so
Oh, wait,
The extra full.
save your good berries. You'll spoil your dinner.
yep. Plus 5. 12, and I'll go ahead and eat a good berry, so that puts me back up to 13. All right. I'm going to go ahead and try to open it.
Alright.
I thought you were calling Grum over there to open it for you.
That's
That's what I thought was going to happen too.
Hey, Grum, come open this. There's candy inside.
That's
Wait, is there something cool in there?
Oh, I'm about to find out.
Alright. As you place your hand on the chest to open, you begin to raise the lid, noticing that the locking mechanism has been disengaged. I need you to roll. Nothing. You're good. It opens.
Okay, thank God. Maybe we should have prayed on that one. Okay, so
Alright.
what did I...
Inside of the chest, you find... Not half bad. You find 50 gold pieces, a dagger with some funny looking markings on it, and 2 glass bottles with a red liquid.
Boring.
Drink one.
I have identify. I'll figure this shit out later.
Nah, just drink it.
I will,
Fine.
I'll take it, I'll gather it all up in my pouch. And then turn to the rest. Found more gold for us.
Awesome. Drinks on you.
there any cool sticks in there?
No sticks, just this, and I'm kind of holding the dagger.
Mm.
I'm gonna wait. Are we gonna rest up before we walk out of here?
Also,
I don't think it'd make sense to rest up in here, though.
that.
I guess we could.
I
I
say
want to look
leave
in
it,
this
though.
grate. How far does this grate go down?
You
Was it
can
actually not
see
there?
the bottom.
Oh, I can't.
You physically cannot see the bottom.
Is anything locking that in place?
It appears that the stone was built around it in such a way that you would not be able to get it up and out easily.
Okay.
Is Grum familiar with this area? Is this where the Rat King was before?
Yep.
Are there other entrances? Or
To this
exits?
particular
Oh,
room,
yeah.
no. Other than potentially through the grate.
I say job's done. Let's go turn it in.
Yeah, sounds
Okay.
good. I wonder what this room was actually used for. I mean, it's extremely large for a sewer.
Feeding my necropolis theory, at least.
Is there any like altars or any kind of markings that stand out in this room? Like a
Roll
sacrifice?
investigation.
Oh wow.
As you're kind of poking around, looking on your way by, you stop and notice on the pillar, as you're walking past it, I'm going to just kind of back you up to the pillar, that there is a strange marking of a multicolored dragon.
I'm gonna point it out to Morgan and the rest of the group and see if they recognize that symbol.
What do I gotta roll?
Because my intelligence stats are not good.
I would say roll history.
Boop. 20.
Knowing that you were coming to Ascension, you had dug through a few books to try to dig up whatever information that you could while you were in Neverwinter. In your research, you stumbled across something about a prismatic dragon that was worshipped by a group of lizard folks.
Yeah, I'm pass that along. It's like it. I know there used to be a prismatic dragon around here, but I don't know exactly how long or where it's at.
Alright. Maybe Baron has some information about that, or Bourne has some information about that.
We can always ask him, but given last time we questioned him, I want to try to keep questions to a minimum.
Yeah, true. I wonder if you're able to look around his place to see if you can get some knowledge from some of his books.
I was hoping to, but it kind of like glances back at Grum's like, I didn't want to push.
I'm gonna whisper to Morgan, we might not have much more time to get information from him.
I know. Shall we head back? See if we can bag some more rats on our way up there and bank in on these tails? I'm kind of go through my bags. We have about 36 gold in tails right now.
Are we gonna take any of this
Everybody likes a
lizard
good
back?
old tail.
Before he leaves, Grum is going to wander over to the toad creatures. Are these anything, like, has he seen these before? Does he recognize anything of value to be taken from the bodies?
These are not something that Grum has seen in the sewers before. This is new.
Just bring a whole carcass with you.
How big is the small ones?
Can we drag a big one out? Big green one.
I bet we can together.
Well, he will actually take. He'll take a. I don't know what he would have in his kit, but he would try to cut it open probably and have a look. See.
Roll a nature check. Which one did you want to slice into? One of the skinnier ones, one of the big fat black ones, or the big green one?
Probably one of the little guys.
Okay. So carving into the little guys, you find that in the stomach, like in its gut area, as you cut into it, you see that they have 3 different stomachs. And one of them is filled with a strange green liquid.
Hey, Novak.
Yeah.
You want to come and look at this?
I'll walk over. Question: how heavy is one of these creatures?
Which one?
One of the skinny ones. I think that's the one he was opening up.
About 250 pounds if you kind of grab at it and tug at it.
That's something I can drag out of here, isn't it?
Potentially.
I'll look at the stomach that or the gut or whatever that Gom's showing me.
Okay.
Do I know if it looks like the acid that I have?
Roll intelligence.
I got this.
It's green. It might be acid.
Looks like acid to me.
No, there's 2 more. Let's give it a shot. Take the
I will. Be careful, don't
stab
cut
it.
yourself.
You stab the sack?
Yep.
With
With a stick.
what?
Just a stick or whatever you can find handy to try to stab it with to see what it does when it leaks all over the place.
So you pull out a stick and you stab at it, and the green nasty liquid comes pouring out like snot. It's really thick and really sticky. And as you pull the stick back and it's starting to leak out, it basically pulls up like a really big booger stretching with the stick.
He starts to like flick the stick.
And it just basically does like a silly string thing and just kind of goes, it like wiggles.
Okay, it's just boogers. Never mind.
Okay.
Goes over to the big guy. Tries to cut into him. See if there's anything in... Now, I guess the point here was, does this look like a natural beast? Or is this something very different?
It is something very different. This is not something that you would have seen as, like, it's frog-esque. It's got a lot of similarities to a frog, but the anatomy that you're seeing so far and everything, like, you're cutting into him, it does not seem to be something from this plane, or something that you recognize.
You think the big guy might have anything useful in him? I mean, some of these, like, there's stuff down here I know that has, like, poison sacs and acid glands and, you know, melts your face.
Maybe
You
we
guys
should.
want to wait and give it a shot, or?
Maybe we should wait and come back to do that.
Okay.
The guy really smelled bad inside.
the longer you guys are standing there and kind of discussing what to do, this horrible stench starts building up in the room. And
Okay, who didn't shower today? Come on, guys.
Grum and Novak specifically roll perception. Novak is very off-put by the smell, and can tell it's kind of like coming from Grum and the skinny little frog thing. Grum, you very quickly notice it is coming from the slimy, nasty, boogery shit that is on your stick.
Well, I think we should leave this place.
Can we put some of this in like a jar? This could be fun to play with in the town.
I throw him like 3 vials.
Fills the vial, giggles, caps it.
It just kind of jiggles in the vial.
Put the door. Okay, let's go. Or are we done here?
Yeah, I'm good. How about the rest of you guys?
Thanks, Novak.
Yep.
Alright. Are you going back out the same way you came in?
I kind of want to see if I can use survival and follow the tracks of that rat.
Alright.
Blood trail or any like, you know.
We already disrupted one half of the under sewers political structure. We might as well fuck it all up.
Yep.
Alright.
I only have one spell left though.
You got
Grum
this.
will attempt to assist in tracking.
Okay. So, you guys all make your way back into the sewers. And I need to make that go away.
Yeah. Oh, cool, he's back.
Oh,
Alright.
there he is. Right there.
So, as you come into the hallway of the sewers, you, Novak, kind of do your little looking around, kind of judging the footprints, dividing out which ones are yours and which one are the Rat King's, and...
Now work with Grum because he's probably really good at this.
Alright, so whoever has the higher investigation, roll with advantage. Or
Was it
not
investigation or survival?
sorry, survival.
I have
Grum.
5.
Yeah, that's you, Grum.
The tracks are a little bit hard to follow, but you start to notice a little bit of a blood streak across the wall from where you guys had pretty well damaged him. And it appears to have gone down this hallway, obviously, leading this direction. For as
Right,
far
lead
as
the way,
you
Grum.
can see.
I'll try to help Grum out
And
best I can.
Drops to all fours, starts trucking his way, following the tracks as best he can.
Nick is actually going to perch onto back. First, since he's on all fours, yeah, just like on the neck, and just kind of sit there and use his sight to keep a lookout.
Okay. As you come to the crossroads here, you notice that the blood trail is going against this wall, heading to the north. And it's still going north. Okay. At this point, you very momentarily lose track of the blood trail. But notice it again against this wall.
Nicodemus is gonna look up in that opening.
You don't see anything there. For the sake of continued hunting, go ahead and make another survival check. See if you can figure out where the trail picks back up.
With advantage?
Roll again. The blood trail is getting smaller, and you see a couple of pieces of cloth laying on the ground. You gather that he is probably bandaging himself up as he goes at this point. But you see just a little bit of blood trail heading this way.
Just gonna try to follow as best you can at this point.
Okay.
Kind of trying to keep an eye out to anything that might be further down the corridors, as he knows this part of the sewer.
Okay. You still have not seen anything out of the ordinary other than the blood trail that typically would not be here. Okay. As you approach this section, you know that if you were to turn to the north, it would take you back into the basement. But you've never gone to the west.
I think we should go to the west. It's probably hiding somewhere there. I don't think it'd go to the surface. It has no weapons right now.
Can we tell where the blood trail goes?
Well,
No shield.
Any trail?
Roll investigation. Or survival, sorry.
3.
You easily pick back up on the trail and see that it is, in fact, leading to the west.
Well, I mean, if we can clear out the sewers completely,
More
It'll help
tails,
us.
more money.
okay, as they're like walking that way already. Okay.
More tails, more money, and if we can clear this out completely, the city can use it as evacuation and tunnels and storage.
Good idea.
Okay.
Nick is going to do a left and right looking down both hallways.
So, staring down the hallway, you see an opening to the north on the east and west side. Looking to the south, you see an opening to the west, and it appears to be a dead end due south.
You guys want to go south and then west?
Yeah, start
Where
with
does the
south.
blood go?
Yeah, which way is the blood going?
Okay. So, following your survival, you see the blood trail hits this wall and is headed south.
I'm sending Nicodemus. He's going to stay right there for now. And he's going to scout, make sure nothing comes up behind us. I'm assuming the rest of the party's with us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a single file?
Well, Grum, you're probably going to want to go first because you can... Actually, I'll go first if Grum can just follow the trail behind me. Because it has to lead just one way.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll lead there.
Morgan is going to draw his
Rock
sword,
right down there.
and he's going to tap his shield, or his new shield, and as he does it, it's going to glow. So he has so he can see.
Okay. So, as you guys progress down the tunnel, and you kind of got the feeling that you've seen a wall at the end of this tunnel as you started down it, it appears to be a dead end.
Anything above us?
Nope.
I'm gonna push against the wall.
Grum is following against trying to follow the trail.
Yeah, I want to see if
Blood
there's if
trail
I can knock in the wall.
goes all the way to the end. And you're trying to do what with the wall, Novak?
I'm trying to see if it's hollow or if there's any kind of thing I can push to open.
Roll
False
investigation.
wall. I'll help him.
Okay, roll again.
Shall I look?
You might want to look.
Okay.
I kind of shuffle at him through.
Do I get investigation because he's helping me? Or do I get...
If 2 fails, I'm going to say that you've got 1 more shot at this.
Okay.
1 roll.
Wow.
You guys cannot seem to figure out where this rat went.
I will try to help as well. It'll be a group thing. It's all good.
That's it.
Because
Charisma
as a group, we all suck.
Just
Yeah.
blast the wall.
We're too tired to look right now. This is not a good thing.
You
Charisma, can you
are.
knock the wall down?
Grum watches the group humble around.
Patting walls. Shit.
Yep. And he's just kind of standing there like,
So, you've got this strange feeling that this thing just disappeared.
We got came for. Let's go get paid.
You want to go up the top?
Yeah,
Check
let's get
those
some
out?
money, boys.
Might as well. We checked everything else out in this place.
We'll see if we run across any rats. But they're probably with their leader.
I'm gonna lead the way up to the top and west.
And I'll keep Nick on my shoulder. He'll be my vision.
Might as well just finish this off while we're here.
Okay. So, dead end to the west,
Poke around the east.
and dead end to the east.
Grum has stayed back. He's going to turn into a bear again.
Okay.
And he's going to sniff very carefully around all the cracks. Everywhere, all the way up to where the blood trail ends, and see if he can find any just sense of a direction behind any of these walls. Not looking for the door, the mechanisms, just looking for the direction.
Okay.
Sniffing out that rat.
Go ahead and roll perception with advantage for your nasal
Sniffer.
perception.
Nice.
Down. The sense that you're getting is down.
Okay. Is it at the end of the corridor?
It
I mean, the
is-
trail went to the very end, right?
Yep.
He's gonna start, like, clawing at piles or whatever stonework.
Okay.
Trying to yank up anything in his bear form.
I would say roll a strength check to see how much you can actually dig in. You start peeling back small chunks of stone slab. You get the feeling that how it got down, you're not sure, but it definitely went down, And there's got to be a trick to this.
Okay, Crumb is gonna start like he doesn't like puzzles, so he's gonna start like making noise, such that probably the rest of the party can hear him, or maybe. And
I'll cast message and ask him what's wrong.
There you go.
well, fucker's down here somewhere.
We can't see how he got down though. I'm kind of shining my.
It's right here and it's down.
Can Nick see any kind of button or any kind of lever? He's got good sight.
Have Nick roll perception.
Investigation.
Oh, yeah.
Then I would have to. 22.
In the area that you guys are in, he does not find anything.
Could it be somewhere else somehow? I'm gonna help Grum right now remove these rocks. See if we can manually get in.
Roll a strength check.
Kicking doors, digging holes.
Get this one stone at a time.
Between you and the bear, you manage to dig through enough of the stone slab that you start scraping across metal.
Cross metal.
Across metal.
I'm gonna have Nick search this area here for a switch.
Okay. Before we go too much farther on, I just looked at the clock. We are already about 45 minutes later than we typically would run. Do we want to put this on pause here and pick back up next week?
I mean, I'm gonna keep going for another hour or so, unless you guys want to take a break.
Putting it on pause works well for me. I kind of have to get out of here in like 3 minutes or less.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
So
I love playing and I miss most of the game, but I'm barely awake. So it's been a really long day.
it might be good for us to put it on pause and then pick it up.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and put it on pause here. Take whatever notes you need to take. Make sure you remember where we're at next week.
Somebody else has to take notes for me. I'm not even
I
sure
got
what's happened since I've been home.
I got it.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for playing in tonight's campaign. Ladies and gentlemen of the stream and the YouTubes, thank you for watching. Continue to check in with us. I'll keep putting up videos. We'll keep putting up streams as long as everybody's still enjoying it and having fun. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay classy.